Hey guys, what's going on? It is Chris here as normal. Hope all you guys had a really good Monday in the NBA. Only 3 games, so it's a little, a little hard to cash. Looking ahead to today's Big Ten game slate here for Tuesday. Really looking forward to this slate. We got a lot of big tournaments here today, so definitely going to want to get in on today. Monday, unfortunately, we did not really do anything there. It was not a good night for us. John Collins got in foul trouble. He screwed us. Bazemore sucked. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson, he got hurt. So just a lot of mess last night. I'm guessing you guys probably had some problems as well because Collins was like at least 60, 70% owned everywhere. Jefferson was, about 60 to 70 as well. So, a little bit of a mess last night. It happens. It is DFS, but just going to step up today and do a lot better. So, definitely loving this slate. A lot of really good games. We got a couple injuries to look at. Not too many, but for the most part, it's looking pretty good. As normal, NBA's $350 for the entire season. Month-to-month price is $40. You get 3 to 4 lineups per day for the main slate, 2 from me and 2 from Anthony. To get in on our lineups, go to our website as you see it right there. We'll also have our website in the comment section. You just go there and it tells you, about us and everything. Our prices. You're just going to click on the prices and get you all signed up. Like I said, there's a step-by-step process on our website to tell you what to do to get signed up on our lineups. And as normal, we do still post our lineups on our Twitter, so you will have to have a Twitter to access our lineups. The website is just there for you guys to make it a lot easier to pay and get in on it. So there you go. Like I said, would love to have you guys tonight. It's looking very good. Also, our, as I said, website will be in the comment section. Just click on it, and it'll send you there and get you all set up. So tonight's looking good. Anyway, let's get into it. We've got Milwaukee and Cleveland. You got a 220 total in Cleveland by 4. So I think LeBron's going to have to beat LeBron here again. Their team, they're just struggling really bad right now. So what we're going to do, it's going to be a little bit longer video. For each position, we're going to go through their DVP because DVP is really, really important when you're looking at that. I do it once in a while in the past, just certain teams, but for this one, I'm just going to go every position. We're going to just break down this slate here because it's a very important slate for sure. So Milwaukee and Cleveland, let's go look at their DVPs here against shooting guards. So, point guards. James was the point guard for a little bit, but now Rose is back. So we are looking at Milwaukee Bucks and Cavaliers. As you see, Cavs are ranked 4th worst right there. Last 5 are giving up 58 fantasy points to the point guard position. So Brogdon could be a very interesting option there for sure. Milwaukee is ranked a little bit lower because Brogdon is a pretty good guy. So maybe Rose, but looks like Brogdon here for sure. Shooting guards. Cavs are in the middle of the pack. Last 5, though, is 53. So their defense is not doing too good this year. And then where is Milwaukee? I think I'm missing them. They're not doing too good either. So, that could be an interesting matchup right there. I guess we're not going to go, DVP every single one. I guess that would get a little boring. But anyway, Middleton, look, he's not too bad of an option. Maybe Wade could be an interesting option there. As I mentioned, they're not doing too good against defenses, against the shooting guard. Look, Giannis is Giannis. I like him here, but I really like LeBron a little bit more than Giannis just because I think this game means a lot to LeBron. So I think he's going to go out. But look, both of these guys, I don't mind them. I really don't. Jeff Green might get you 18 or 19. You're going to need some GPP picks here tonight. He's been getting pretty good minutes. All right, fantasy points. All you need is about 20 to 23 from the guy. John Henson, if he starts, I don't mind him. Not the best matchup. He is going up against, I think if he starts, he'll be going up against Love. Looks like, we got Love. Looks like Giannis is on Crowder. That's just how they're projecting it. Obviously, with all their shifts and everything, they're not going to be on him 100% of the time. So that hurts Giannis just a little bit, but I still think Giannis is fine. Like James against Middleton. Henson, I don't mind him against Love. Love is dealing with a little bit of sickness, looks like. He is going to be playing. So Henson, might get you 23, 24. He's a half decent shot there. And then Love, if he's playing, which I think he is, he went around shoot around with the team. Went through practice with the team. So he looks like he should be good to go. So he's cheap. I think he can get you around 34, 35. And I don't think anyone's really going to have him. So Love, don't mind him. Henson, I don't mind him. Giannis, don't mind him, but I would rather go LeBron for sure. LeBron's probably my top option for tonight. Middleton, I don't mind him. They do have him against LeBron, which is a little concerning, but as I said, he won't be on the entire night. And then you got Brogdon. Don't mind the guy. Another guy I don't think will see high ownership. And as we know, Rose is not a good defensive player. And 35 last time against Detroit, 26. So I think he gets you around another 27, 28 for Brogdon at really, really low ownership. So, yeah, definitely target that one. Should be a pretty good one. As I say, Cleveland, if you guys have been watching ESPN, their defense is just terrible. James knows it. He's getting very frustrated at what's going on. So I think he's going to put up a big show tonight. And also his ownership should be pretty high as well. So watch out for it. So that one's going to be a good one. I like it. All right, moving on. We got New Orleans and Indy. 218 and Indy only by 1. Another really good one. So I was looking at their DVP for Indiana, and they struggle against the bigs here. Indiana's the number 1 worst team against power forwards. So this Leaf is out, and Sabonis is questionable, so that not too good either. And then against the centers, Pacers, they should be a little bit better. Yeah, they're middle of the pack there. So it looks like you definitely want some Anthony Davis here. Small forwards. Pelicans are the number 1 worst team against small forwards. Let me go look here. I don't think they really have anybody here as a small forward. I guess, yeah, Bojan Bogdanovic. He's still only 4,700. Wow. He's one of those guys who could either get you 19 or get you 25 to 30. I think he's in a good spot here. As I said, he had a bad one against New York. But besides that, he's been doing pretty good. So, and as I said, they're the number 1 worst team against small forwards. So, shoot, why not put him in there? He has a really good rating right now. And like I said, it's a high-scoring, fast-paced game. They might be trailing a little bit. I know they're favored by 1, but they're going to be trailing. I think they're going to need some three-pointers from Bogdanovic for sure in this one. So really do not mind him. All right, and then shooting guards, we got Oladipo, another guy, 7,300. I think he's in a very, very good spot. Don't mind Holiday, don't mind Collison. So this is another good game. Just, it's up to you who you want to pick in this one. So I'd probably go Davis for sure. I really like him. Cousins is Cousins. Don't mind him. Hurts Turner just a little bit. Al Jefferson, maybe a deep GPP option. He hasn't played the last couple games, but if Sabonis and Leaf are going to be out, then I guess Jefferson is going to have to play a little bit. He might get you 23, 24 points, but I don't know if you really want to sacrifice the center position tonight. So anyway, love Davis. Really don't mind Bogdanovic. Oladipo is always a good option, and then Holiday and Collison are also in the mix as well. So once again, a good game. All right, moving on. We got Dallas and Washington. So I think this one all relies on Mr. John Wall here. Is he going to be – let me see. I think he's going to be out again. Has been ruled out against the Raptors. All right. Frazier. So we'll see. We don't have any word on Wall, so that's why there's no total on this one. Even if he is out, I still expect Washington to beat him pretty well. Smith is a half-decent spot if Wall's out. Don't mind Beal again. He's 8,500, but obviously with Wall out, that usage is high, but it could be a blowout. Now let's go look at shooting guard DVP here for the Wizards and for the Mavericks. Wizards are up there in the top 10 worst against shooting guards, so that's always good to look at there. And Mavericks should be a little bit high as well. I'm not seeing Dallas. There they are. Oh, no, they're actually lower. So maybe Matthews. I know this guy's been complete trash. I've picked him the last couple times, but he might be an interesting option, maybe get you 23, 24. He's been just terrible. So that's only a deep GPP right there. But if you go look at the models, just briefly looked at him, and Matthews has an 87.6. So maybe they know something that we don't. So definitely watch out for that there. Small forward, don't mind Harrison Barnes, but don't really like picking Dallas. Otto Porter, like I said, if Wall's out, Porter's going to have to step up again. And then Gortat might be a half decent option. Let's go look at centers here for Dallas. Mavericks are right there. So, yeah, they're obviously not, they're not a good defensive team, and obviously they're ranked really high, bad against the center position. So Gortat, not really, as we know, not really an offensive player, but might get you a double in this one. He's only $5,600. Get you 26, 27, I'll take it. As I said, he should be good for double. So don't mind putting in Gortat if you just need a place filler there. So Gortat, Porter, don't mind those guys. I probably won't have them all in here just because, like I said, the blowout concern, but maybe a couple shares of some of these guys for sure. So this one really relies on John Wall here tonight. All right, moving on. We got Charlotte and New York, 209, and the spread is even. That's a good one. I like it. That's a very good sign. All right. So if you guys had Porzingis last time out, man, he just went off. What did he have? Like 60 points or something? 68. Yeah, this guy's just been a beast. Shoot, put him in there. He's still under 10K, which is crazy. Howard should play, but don't mind Enes Kanter. He's been picking it up, as well. And another guy that's not going to be too popular, I think, tonight. A little bit down against Indy, but still, he's only 6,200. Can get you around 30 to 33 in this one. I don't mind that. Howard could be an interesting option. Might get you, 9 or 10 points and like 15, 16 rebounds. That's normal. As I said, Porzingis, don't mind the guy. Lamb, he's not too bad of an option. If you want to just punt that position, Dwayne Bacon, if Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is out again, they might have to put him in there. But, yeah, I really don't mind Lamb. Usually don't pick him this year. His price has dropped down just because, hasn't been doing too crazy recently. So, that's a playable spot right there. Obviously 52 against San Antonio. So, Lamb, I think his popularity will be a little high tonight for good reason. He has a really good matchup here. So, Tim Hardaway as well. He's been picking it up. Lee is always good GPP if we get you around 23, 24. And I love Walker. Hasn't been performing as well as he did last year, but 7,400. As you see, he's been up and down, but I really don't mind him here against New York. Walker, Hardaway, Lamb, Porzingis for sure is a lock. Kanter, don't mind him, and then maybe Howard, but not my favorite option. But he, has low ownership for sure. So another good one. Loving these games here, really are. All right, moving on. Chicago and Toronto, 200 total. Not a good one here in Toronto by 11. So one of the best defensive teams against one of the worst offensive teams. So we all know how that goes. Not too pretty here. I guess there's a couple guys you could pick. Valanciunas, I guess. He's only 4,700. Might get you 23, 24, but he, is not really playing big minutes since his injury. So I don't know if you can really touch him. Marketing, I guess, maybe, but for the most part, not really into this one at all. I just don't see enough going on here. Maybe Dunn gets you 23, 24 off the bench, but we'll be going up against DeRozan a little bit. Plus, he's 5,100, and he's been looking like trash. So I'm just going to avoid this one. I'm not into that game at all. All right, moving on. Another interesting game. We got LA Clippers and San Antonio, 201 and San Antonio by 3. So I personally think this should be a pretty good game here. All right. So as normal, look, Beverly, not too bad of an option. He's been averaging 28 points. He's still only 5,800. He's all usually pretty reliable. Gets you around 25 to 30. And look, that's all you need from a guy that's getting you that much. He's hitting about his 5 times. So look, he's always, a good option if you're looking for, 25 to 30. Gallinari looks like he's going to be out, so I don't know how the rotation is going to be for the Clippers if he is out. Let me go just check real quick because Rivers isn't big enough, I don't think, to play his small forward. Plus, Lou Williams isn't either, unless they want to go really small. Let's just see who they have listed. They got Sam Decker or Wesley Johnson. I'm not really into those dudes in this matchup. Maybe it feels like a fast-paced game, but I mean, if it's Sam Decker, maybe, but I think they're going to put in Johnson. So not really interested in that. Power forward, I think Griffin's a half-decent option, and I don't mind Jordan. So, but for the most part, not really into this game. I guess if you had to pick, probably Beverly from this one, and maybe Jordan and Griffin, give them a look, but not really my game I'm looking at. All right, moving on. Brooklyn and Denver. 233. Hey, look, that's nice and all, but how did that 232 total go last night? It completely sucked. It was like 98-92 game. It just killed everyone's lineup. So hopefully it's another high total. I mean, last night, with Phoenix and Brooklyn, you thought for sure it'd be high, but it wasn't. So interesting. We got Denver by 11. I do think Brooklyn can't stay with them. They played just not too long ago. Brooklyn was beating them very, pretty good for the most part. And then Denver broke away there in the late third and the fourth quarter. So this is interesting. Emmanuel Mudiay, he's been half decent coming off the bench. He's been up and down, but look, recently 31, 22, and 31 against Brooklyn, 24. But recently his minutes have been going up. Watch out for that. Only $4,800. I think he can easily hit about 5.5 times value tonight. One of my kind of sneaky options tonight for sure is Mudiay. Dinwiddie as well, not doing too bad. Playing up and down minutes as well, so it's kind of up to you. I don't think he's really that good of an option. Just for, same price, just go get Mudiay. Shooting guard, Russell, put him in there. Barton Harris, I think both of those guys can have a half-decent game. Just have, it's up to you who you want to pick. We got Carroll and Crabbe. So we'll see what they do. Because right now they have LeVert starting, but Crabbe did start last night, so they're changing it up a little bit. If Crabbe starts once again, look, he's only 4,300. He's, for the most part, a pretty versatile player. I don't mind him. I don't. Started, look at this, 31.25. He's only $4,300, guys, $4,300, and he's getting that. That's like almost 6 times value, maybe even over that. So I'd put him in there. Really good matchup. Even if he's not starting, get you around 23, 24. So I love Crabbe. Another guy that's been playing a lot. And if Jefferson is out, it's going to help him is Joe Harris. He's been playing, a lot as well. 27 against Phoenix. Like I said, Jefferson went out and that helped Harris. So $3,200. $3,200. That's way too cheap. He's a big 3-point shooter. Shoot, I don't mind him if Jefferson doesn't play. These are, a little bit risky options, but they're going to get playing time here. So if Booker's out again, Jefferson's out again. AC, he's an older guy. He doesn't really play big minutes, so they're going to have to, play extra minutes. They're going to have to play small. That's what they're going to have to do. So, yeah, watch out for Harris. Watch out for some Crabbe as well. So I really love a lot of these cheap Brooklyn players for sure. All right, Paul Millsap. He's been up and down this year, but he has a half-decent option, 6.5 against Golden State. But then besides that, he's been hot. Played Brooklyn not long ago, had 42. 7,400, put him in there. Good option for sure. All right, center. Jokic is Jokic if you want to put him in there. I don't mind the guy. Zeller might have to play a couple extra minutes. I'm not really into him, though. He got 17, maybe. Not really into him, though. So, yeah, Jokic. Don't mind Millsap. Let me go look here. And I didn't mention Carroll. Don't mind Carroll. Like I said, if Crabbe starts again, I don't mind him. Chandler could get you 23, 24. Really don't mind Harris if RHJ is announced out. Russell's Russell. You have to pick Barton or Harris. It's up to you who you want to, decide to pick in that one. And then I like Moutier for sure. So another game I really, really, really like. So, yeah, definitely get a couple from that one. All right, moving on. We got Philly and Utah. 205 total in Utah by 7. So Joel Embiid is officially out. Let's go look at these DVPs because I was looking, and surprisingly, Utah's not too good in certain positions here. All right, so let's go look at Utah. Number one team against point guards. That's obvious. They've been like that for a couple years now. Shooting guards, they're not too good at. They are ranked right there in the top 5 worst, and 76ers are up there as well. So this brings me to one of my guys. I've been playing a lot. I don't know how his price probably went up a little bit, but Donovan Mitchell, another really good spot for him. Told you guys to put him in last time against Houston, and how did he do? He got you 25-8. So, yeah, not too bad. Another good spot, as I just mentioned. Not the Phillies. 76ers are ranked second worst against shooting guards. So, Mitchell, put him in there. I like him. Redick might get you 23-24. Go look at these lineups. As normally, these aren't official. We got Sarge and Covington there. I don't know who's going to start for Embiid. It might be Holmes. That's who I was thinking of. But I don't really like his matchup if he does start. I don't know if they're going to play Okafor. They're just trying to trade him, so I don't think he's really playing at all. So I think then you got Simmons. I don't mind him too much. It might be a little bit slower game for him. So his ownership could be down a little bit, but could be a half-decent game. So I'm really looking at Mitchell is who I like in this one. So Mitchell, probably one of the only ones I'll pick in that one for sure. All right, moving on. We got 2 left. We got Memphis and Portland, 203, and Portland by 3. All right, so I think personally, it could be a little bit higher than a 203. Lillard, don't mind the dude if he does play Chalmers. I think they said he is probable for stealing, but it's considered probable. Okay, I was going to say if he didn't play, then Harrison could be an interesting deep GPP option. Really like Evans here. I think he's in a very good spot. Not really looking at anyone else. And then Marc Gasol, he looks like he's probable to play. So maybe Lillard, maybe Conley gets you 33, 34. Lillard can get you around 40 to 45. Not the best matchup for him, though. But I'm really looking at Evans. I think Evans is probably the one I'm going to pick in this one for sure. So out of everyone, probably Evans. I don't need too many guys from this one because, like I said, I already have most of my guys set and, in these 4 games right here. All right, last but not least, Oklahoma City and Sacramento, 205 and Oklahoma City by 10. So this should be a straight annihilation. Maybe Sacramento hangs with them, but they've just been terrible. I don't know if you really need Westbrook tonight. I think his ownership will be extremely low just because of the blowout concerns. So maybe he gets you 45 or 50 at really low ownership. That's up to you. I'm probably not going to do it. Fox maybe 23, 24. Yeah, just not really into this game. I think it just should be a complete blowout. So, not really into that game at all. I know it's the late game, but not really seeing it. So maybe if you want to pick a couple from there, their ownership should, like I said, should be extremely low. So maybe pick a little bit, maybe take a shot. Sacramento stays with them for a little bit, and they're going to have to play. Who knows? Maybe Paul George would be maybe a consideration there, but not really caring for it too much. Westbrook is the number 1 rated just because I think his ownership should be low. So, but that's up to you. All right, so we're going to try and make a lineup for you. Let's go look at the point guards and see who they got. All right. So we are going to go. I really love Walker. I think he can do something here. I really do. Collison. Shoot, I like the guy. I'm going to go GP. Well, I don't need to do that yet, I don't think. We'll see. We'll see what we got to do. I'm going to go put in my boy Mitchell. So this one here, this is just going to be a complete GPP play. This is complete GPP. So definitely keep that in mind. This is not final. I'm just going to go very crazy for you. So if RHJ's out, I don't mind Joe Harris. Let's try and go put in. I really don't mind Collison. I really don't. All right, we got that. Small forward. Love LeBron here. How much we got here? We got 60-something. Oh, man. All right, we're going to take him out. Go put in Moutier. Really want Davis, but I don't know if I get the guy. Porzingis is looking good, too. Is there anyone down there that can get you points? Not really. All right, I think Canner's half decently safe for you here. But that only gives you 73, and I don't think I can pull in Kit Staps. 4,800. Yeah, no one I'm really liking there. So that, as normal, that's just, it doesn't really look good, to be completely honest with you. But as I said, that's just a rough draft lineup. Anyway, we'll go through it. Like I said, Westbrook, if you want to put him in there, he could be half decent, low ownership, GPP kind of an option. I really like Walker for sure. Holiday and Brogdon are in play. Collison's in my top 5 I like. Beverly's good for about 25. Like I said, I really like Moutier. I really do like him here. Not really into any of those guys. Shooting guard position. Don't mind Middleton a little bit. Might have James on him. Oladipo and Russell, good options. Evans, Lamb, Hardaway. A lot of really good ones down a little bit lower here on the shooting guard. And then, as I said, I really like Mitchell in this matchup here. Got to have James. I think he's a good one. Paul George could be a low ownership kind of guy, about 14-15% to get you around 35. Don't mind him. Carroll is normal. Don't mind the guy. Bogdanovich, I mentioned him. I really like him. Very, very, very good matchup for Bogdanovich. And I think that is really it. And then, as I said, I just threw him in there just to try and show you James and Porzingis. But Harris might get you about 17 to 18, but that's all you really need from a $3,200 guy. And I said only pick him if RHJ is out, and you're only playing a GPP only tournament. Davis, Porzingis, love both of them. Try and get at least one of them in there. Millsap could be a good option to get you around 35. Otto Porter could be interesting as well. And then down here, don't really care for anybody. And the center position, if you want Boogie, don't mind. If you want Jokic, don't mind the guy. They're not must-haves, but they're not too bad of options. Really don't mind Cantor. Don't mind some Gortat. And I think that's really it from that area. So it should be a good one, guys. I'm really, really, really liking today's slate. So a lot of value out there. So I think you can at least get 2 or 3 really big guys in there tonight. So couple injuries, not too many to worry about, but as I said, Fanduel has some pretty big tournaments out there today, so definitely going to be looking at that for sure. So that's normal, guys. If you guys do want premium, let us know. $350 for the season. Month-to-month price is only $40. You get 3 to 4 lineups per day, usually 2 for me and 2 from Anthony, depending on the slate. Smaller slates is a little bit lower lineups. there is our email. You will have to go there to get in on our lineups. You go there and you just sign up through PayPal through our website. Like I said, there will be step-by-step instructions, to tell you what to do to get in on our lineups. And as normal, we still post our lineups on Twitter, so you will have to have a Twitter to access our lineups. Also, we'll have our website in the comment section for you. So I think that's it. As I said, good night. Hopefully you guys play. I'd love for you guys to join us. I think we're gonna have some pretty good lineups for you guys here tonight. So, all right. Hope everyone has good Tuesday. We'll see you guys all on a Wednesday.